And then it elevated to me being every place where it would, wherever there was an event, I would always find myself at an event. And also, if I got to jump in somebody's car to get there, they used to have the Jack the Rapper thing. They used to have things going on. The first person I think I met was D. Angeletti.
Okay, yeah.
And he was doing. I went down to Atlanta, and in 1996, Swizz was still a DJ, and he did my first show. Swizz did my first show as a DJ with T-Boz and TLC. They was at the little club, and he let me perform. At that time, I was going by LG, Lyrical Genius. And Swizz, enough love for that. Appreciate the love. You know what I mean? Miss you, my brother. But yeah, he was a very, very important part to me wanting to, and I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who he was. Just like this quiet dude, but he was a DJ. So I found myself out there, and I seen D-Dot, and I helped him put up some like his Mad Rapper album was coming out, and I helped him with his flyers, give out just mad flyers, just because that's
no idea who he was.
No, they didn't have no idea who D-Dot was, right? But my thing was whatever way I had to get there, nobody was really, they would just give me the ride, right? And then I was on my own from there. And I would always I would smell it out. Who's doing what? That's the only way you gonna get it. You gotta search for it. So if anybody, let me just put this out there for the clear. People who know me know my struggle. They also know my tenacity. They also know my resilience. I've never been one to just follow, but I always try to pave my own lane and do something. Not saying who I am is my story, right? And I'm not talking about, there's no ups and downs with me. It's no ups and downs. It's life, right? So when the people consider it to be, oh, I've been high in the sky, and oh, I'm down here. No, I mean, there's gonna be failures. There's gonna be successes, right? But what do you consider failure and success? I may consider success just taking care of my kids, making sure I'm a good father. That's successful to me. Now, if you're talking monetary, then I don't want too much of that. That brings too much. I don't want to be a target. So I'd rather be able to walk around.
I think about that. You know what I'm saying? Just turning 50 just a month ago, man. This thing is like, you know,
Congratulations on that.
Yeah, it makes you, you know, just, that's one of the things where I can't get on this internet and give people garbage, you know, stuff like, you know, how could, you know, like, there's no time for that.
No, not at all.
It's no time to put that out there. So getting back to what you just said about success, that's something that I wrestle with, being, you know, what they say. Successful,
right?
Business, but that's what they say,
right? It's not what you think.
That's not success. Is not what you think.
Right.
Success. There is no success without Christ. There is no success if you're not correcting the Lord. And success of this world could sometimes take your soul. What is it that a man gains the world
and loses his soul?
Absolutely. And the success that most of us go for is the success of this world.
Definitely. I agree with that.
So when you say that, it resonates to me because it's something that I wrestle with daily.
Okay.
You know, been for years, but now that I'm 50 and I have
Everything
did
that
all
you
of
might
this
want.
that
Yeah.
I fought all my life for, it's like, damn. You know what I'm
I get
saying?
it.
You know what
I
I'm
get it.
saying?
Yeah.
This not, and this is what I be so mad with the rappers and the celebrities, so-called celebrities, about stop lying.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You have that. You can have $1 million house, $2 million house.
But
You can
still
have
not
all
be
of that,
happy.
and you know that it did not feel something because
No.
it can't.
It
Because
can't.
you cannot have success without Christ. And maybe some of us don't even understand what that even means. Maybe some of us don't even understand what Christ means.
You know what somebody told me, Bigga? They said, I remember long nights in the hallway when you had the little braids in your head. You had the little dreads,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, it was braids.
Yeah, braids.
Yeah,
And I remember us being in the, I remember us being in the hallway, right?
After
me
the
and you would
afro, I
stand,
did the
me and you
braids.
stand and we sitting down, me and smoking, you know what I mean, just chilling, whatever. And you always had this thing about you where you just like, listen, you'd be like, listen, listen, listen. The void. They say when money becomes your God, it'll plague you like the devil. It's evil. They say, God, you can't serve two masters. And a lot of people will serve this other master and it'll lead them to the fire. So at the end of the day, if a person wants to, you better have some holy water to cool you off. You better have some water to cool you off. Nobody's perfect. Right? But if you truly trying to walk in salvation, man, it says, do not grow weary of doing good. Because where we come from, you don't see too much good. So you kind of like dealing with that area, you dealing with an area and shit like, it's just decimation, like total decimation. And then you start looking at it and you're like, well, where's the hope at? Like, and then you get caught up as a product. Either you're gonna swim to the top, or you're gonna drown. And I've seen a lot of people drown. I've had my share of going underwater. The currents, I ain't drowned, but the currents was kind of strong and kind of taking me like they like. You know, but I'm still here. I'm what he say, what Paul said, we're cast down but not destroyed.
So in order, yes, he does say that. Mm-hmm. In order, and this is what Paul Christ, in order for to be successful, mm-hmm. as you said, mm-hmm. that means that I must rise to the best version
of myself. Yeah, I believe that. I want monetary. Don't. Okay, go ahead.
Most of us don't understand what's the best version of ourselves.
True.
When the best version for me, the best version of myself is innocence. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That was the best version of myself.
That's like a childhood. Of course, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Something after that damaged me. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Put some poison, you know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Slipped it inside the clean water. Uh-huh. The best version of myself is what my parents wanted for me, wanted me to grow to be, what God wanted me to do as a child, me being able to overcome my vices, you know what I'm saying? And, the mind, the cardinal mind that...
The carnal mind that, yeah. Well,
eats you. Best believe I want peace, but best believe I want peace, but best believe I want peace. Demons will never take the throne. Best believe I want peace, but best casualty, all y'all fallacy, catastrophe, run with the wind, but in the end, the cavalry, stop your blabbery. Number one, I'd rather be, he missing in a far place, Christian used to listen, rock, bass, how big, miraculous, when I hit you with the immaculate, peephole, are you high? I tell them they sneaky, exposed when you die, and hell is the free key. I am freshly dipped in designer clothes, see him in the hood, I tell him that heroes. Best believe I want peace, but best believe I want peace, but best believe I want peace. Demons will never take the throne. Best believe I want peace, but best believe I want peace, but best believe I want peace. Demons will never take the throne.
Be peaceful, you end up in pieces. Be peaceful, you end up leaving us. Believe us like you believe in Jesus. Daymans will never take the throne. Seek peaceful, you end up in pieces. Be peaceful, you end up leaving us. Believe us like you believe in Jesus. Daymans will never take the throne.